Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Daily Paycheck with John here from Crapsee on Casino Gaming TV. I still have my cold. I'm sorry. Again, the voice is going to be really bad today, and I've got the sniffle still. I think I put in the last 2 days, like probably 30 hours of sleep. I'm still jacked up. Anyway, here we go. This is going to be day 4 now of this second Prove It week. Strategies that went at least 4-1 in the first week-long run. I want to see them run again live. Just get another sense of it, see what we like, what we don't like. And today I'm going to run the Dallas Drawdown. Again, I love the strategy. I know it's kind of dangerous, but it's a interesting way to go after this thing. The skill 66 style of play where you're lower inside, you come up and then go back down again, is good because it lowers your initial risk. However, you missed out in the 4 and 10. This style of play has a little bit more risk, not a ton. We're going to be out here at 150 instead of 66. So it's a fair bit more, but it's not like crazy more. And what we're going to do is we're just going to draw things down as we hit. So watch what I'm going to do. I asked my dealers to set up 150 across using reds. And the using reds is kind of for their, and they don't love doing it, but once you do this once, they go, oh, I get it now. Here's how it looks. It's going to be 20 bucks on the 4 and the 10, 25 on the 5 and the 9, and they will slide the top chip forward when it's all reds, and 30 on the 6 and 8. So it's 110 inside. Okay, plus 20, plus 20. That's 110, a 130, a 150 across. Super simple. Everything up here pays roughly the same. These all pay 35 bucks. 20 is going to pay 40 minus VIG. Okay, what you do, whatever rolls first, doesn't matter what the point is. We'll just take whatever hits. I need some greens over here, actually. Whatever comes in first is going to pay 35 bucks, and you're going to ask them to regress you by 32 across. So you're going to take one chip off of each one. And this is why it's important to have them set them up in reds. And what happens here in the 6 and 8 is they go down to $24. They're going to take these off here. They'll take a nickel, and they'll regress you back down to 24, which you end up with, sorry, they'll take 2 nickels from you. And you end up with 88 inside now with 50 on the 4 and 10. That's your first regression. Now, remember, you went out there with $150 at risk, okay? What you've brought back to your rack on the first hit is 25, 50, 65, 67 bucks the first time through. So you've got half of your risk essentially back in the first hit. So as long as you get one box hit and you get poked on the second one, it's going to suck, but it won't suck quite as bad as the skill 66 not working, which costs you the full 67. This will cost you less than 67 bucks. In that second hit. All right, here we go. Next one, these all pay 28. These will pay 27 on the end. So again, we'll just pretend it's an inside hit, 28 bucks. I'll say 30 for 2. I'll give them 2 bucks back and take 30 for 2 and regress me down 32 across. And again, they'll take one level off of each bet. You're left with 96 across here, like so. And again, let's look at the rack. There's 50. 75, there's 100, there's 125, 127 back in the rack. Again, you started out with 150. 2 hits in, any box number, you're super close now to being completely clean. The last and final hit, again, these are going to pay 18. These will pay 21. Let's just say it's the 4 this time. It pays 18 bucks. 15, we can actually drop 2, make it look like a $20 payment, bring me down to 64 across. Now check it out. You're going to be at 64 across. You can leave the 4 and 10 where they are. 6 and 8 will come down. And here we go. There's your 150 that you started with. Here is 17 in profit, and now you're playing at 64 across. So you're paid for, a little bit of profit in the rack, 3 hits, and you're rocking and rolling. So that's the Dallas Drawdown. That's the Dallas Drawdown at a small level. Very simple strategy is 1, 2, 3 hits, and you're back. 1 hit, you've got, close to half your money back. 2 hits, you're basically clean. 3 hits, you got profit. Simple, 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 right? That's the strategy. So let's go ahead and get it set back up again. I'm going to leave the bets out here, and we'll get our bets reset, and then I'll start playing it out. So there's going to be 25. There's going to be 25 and 30. 25 and 30. 25, and of course 20 with 10. I'll just play it out here, and wish me luck. Let's see if this thing can hold up to my throwing. That's going to be the ultimate question. Can I throw good enough today to get 3 hits. The first time I ran this thing made money in like 2 seconds, 3 days in a row. It was no problem. One day we fought really hard, but we got it. And one day we lost our ass. So, and when I say that not completely lost it. We lost a few $100, but it was tough. Here we go. You want rebuys in Crapsee? Put them in. I'm gonna be dealing Crapsee. I will show you the chips on the table, but I'm gonna be punching numbers into Crapsee all day. So if you want to play along, then go for it. Am I not showing you anything? Oh, you know what? I'm sorry, guys. God, I didn't change the cameras. My bad. Hold on. This is gonna be that camera. This is gonna be this camera. Sorry. Hey, is that better? That camera's off? Why is that camera off? Hold on a second. What is going on here? Camera. Hang on a second. I got a camera that's not working. Let's see here. If I do this view, can you see? Give me a second, folks. You can see the landing zone. You can't see the other camera, though. Why is that camera jacked up? Give me a second here. Let me try something. Let me try and reset the camera here if I can do it. Camera, it's just off. All right, give me a second. I gotta just turn it back off and back on again. That camera's not very happy right now, so give me a second. My apologies. I should have tested that earlier. Gotta climb all the way up here. The nice thing about the ceiling mounted cameras is that they give a great view of the table. The downside of that is to change them, you've got to climb all the way up to the top. Let's see. And now it's off. Let's go back on again. Let's see if it picks up. If it doesn't pick up, we'll have to do a different thing. Now it's got red on it. There we go. All right. Let's do the demo again. I'm sorry, folks. Let's do it again. A real quick demo here in the back. Sorry about the confusion and thanks. And I can't see the chat when I'm behind the table at the dealer spot. So here we go. I'll do it a real quick one. We're at 150 across. So it's 20, 25, 30, 30, 25, 20. Okay. They all pay about the same. Let's just work the inside. Let's say we get an inside hit. And 25 pays 35. We're going to draw it down by 32 across. We're going to take 1 unit off of each, like so. The 6 and 8. We're going to go to 24 with 2 change. The second hit, and again, we'll stack them up. There's a quarter. There's a quarter. We'll put it here. Quarter, a quarter, and 15. That's 25, 50, 65, 67 bucks on the first hit. Remember, you're out there for 150. Not quite half, but damn close to it on the first shot. Now we're getting paid 28 bucks. I do 30 for 2. We get 30 for 2. Like so. And again, the drawdown. Now we're down to $10 on the 4 and 10 and 80 or 66 inside. We track the numbers. There again is 25, 50, 75, 120. You're essentially out of the hand, close to it, out for 150, back for 120. Your next hit gets you there. The last drawdown, we leave the 4 and 10 alone. So we're going to get paid on the inside 21 bucks. Let's do 21 from the bank. Sorry about that. 21 bucks from the bank. And again, we'll come down. Leave the 4 and 10 alone. We come down. Boom. The 12, the 12, and the 10. And if you look at the whole thing, there's 50, 100, 25, 150, with 15, about 20 bucks or so in change, right? 20 bucks in profit plus what's out here, right? So you pull 3 hits off in this move, you got 64 across, and you've got about 20 bucks in profit, which is pretty decent little play right there. That's why I like it. I think it's 3 hits and you're moving money. You can bring that back actually, and bring all this back if you wanted to, and have almost 100 bucks in profit. One time pulling a move off, and it's essentially a 10% win for your buy-in. So I'm buying in for $1,000 today. So there it is. Sorry about the crappy demo. I said when I opened up the show, I'm still not myself, and clearly that's evident by by the poor setup today. So, all right, let's go. Let's get it done. I'm gonna again. If you want to be in Crapsee, get your login or get yourselves bought in. I'm gonna go ahead and set it up for myself. I'm gonna drop 150 out here right now on my rack. There's 150. Okay, and we'll get it set up. 110 inside and 40 on the outsides. Let me get my reds over here from the other side, and we'll get set up. 40. What a mess. All right, there we go. All right, it's gonna take me a little bit of dealing magic today to make this smooth as a show because there's a lot of chip movement here. The dealers didn't love this one until we did the red thing. Once we did it in reds, they were totally fine with it. So here we go. Long delay. I'm gonna use multicolored dice today. And there's my 150 from my rack up here to set that up. So we're gonna be working the rack hard as we can to get it back. Here we go. Coming out, finally coming out. My goodness. Whew. You know what, DJ, I didn't even mean to say crappy demo. It just happened. I'm trying not to swear so much, right? Here we go. There is an 8 hard 8. We don't care about the line down here at all. We're doing just up top. There's your 4-4 hard 8. Let's get it typed in your Crapsee. And I'll also log it here in my why is Crapsee doing all the voices? Shouldn't be doing that. Let's get all the game sounds turned off. There we go. All right. That is hit 1. All right, let's go. We got a point. Let's have our shooter get 3 stinking hits, please. Can we do it? Can we do it? Here we go. Looks like a 7. No, we can't. So no matter what strategy you're playing today, you're burning 150. Nice job, John. Way to come out here and just start throwing darts. Love it. Love it. Love it. 437. Maybe today should be the can I make it go to 0 day? All right, I'm going to drop another 150 out there. Same bet for my rack. Now we're down 150. We got to work, right? Can we make some money? Can we make some money? Here we go. Boy, oh boy, that was terrible. All right, let's get a point established. Looks like a 7 come out. Doesn't matter, 4-3. Making up for lost time here, huh, with all the 7s. Let's see, 4-3. Come on, you. 4-3. Boy, Crapsee is really, I'm not sure if you're seeing it, but my screen, my iPad is running super slow today. Wow. Here we go. Let's give us a point. Looks like aces, my favorite. 1-1. There's a hard 6, 3-3 hard 6. We have a hard 8 and a hard 6 and a pair of aces so far. That should be interesting, I think. 3-3. Okay, we're back. Let's go, Johnny. There's your new point. Let's draw this guy down, shall we? Let's get it to work. Oh, big bounce. Big bounce, and it's another 4-3-7. So again, you can't indict the strategy for shitty shooting, right? That's 2 back-to-back PSOs. That's terrible. My gracious. Whoo! And I think yesterday when I was doing the Skill 66 demo in the Coffee and Crap show, same thing. Didn't I have like 4 PSOs in a row? So I'm on a streak of like 5 or 6 straight PSOs. That's it's disgusting. All right, another 150 out of the rack to get the same freaking setup up. My God. Talk about sucking it up, man. This is it. This is 2 straight PSOs. That's terrible. Wow. Wow. All right, here we go. Good morning to me, right? Here we go. Yeah, SJ. Crapsee has been having, for me, massive problems. I press the button to type the rolls in, and sometimes it takes like 30 or 40 seconds to get it out. 516. Okay, there's a not a hard way and not a 7, so that's actually pretty solid. That's going to be a 5 and a 1. Come on. Five and a 1. Okay, we got a point. It's back on the 6. Can we get one box number? Didn't yesterday we had the same problem? We couldn't get one box number for like 3 or 4 shooters. The problem today is that we're down. We're already down $300, right? We're gonna have to. I mean, we need a miracle run now to get right, which really sucks, you know. And it's gonna make the strategy itself useless almost, right? There's a 4, 3, 1, because we're gonna need to get drawn down and then have still a great run to make any money here. So it's gonna be. I don't know how I'm going to judge today when it's all said and done, because you can't have that kind of shit happen. All right, let's get Crapsee to go. Come on, 314, sweet. That'll pay $40. Now, again, I'm not going to worry about the VIG just yet. I mean, I guess I can pay it $39, but we're going to do this. We'll do $40. Sorry, I need some. This needs to be over here, I guess. Well, whatever. I can figure it out. And we're going to draw down. Let's come to 24. I'll take 10, and they're at 24. So we've got paid our 40 for the 4 and our $32 drawdown. There's 31, $32 drawdown right there. And I'm going to take one of these dollars and use it for that VIG. Capiche? There we go. Let's bring it all back up. I'll come around this side here. I'm going to walk back and forth to do it because, again, there's... if otherwise, I'm reaching too much, right? So, and again, I'll bring back greens where I can. So there's a set of greens right there. And there we go. Try to rebuild our rack. But we're chasing 2 blacks and 2 greens just to get even again. Damn. All right, 314, let's go. Excuse me. I was hoping to win quick today and go back in and lay down for a while. 426. All right. I think that's our point, isn't it? 426. It is the point. Cool. Come on, Crapsee. 426. That's in. That's going to pay $28. And again, we're going to draw ourselves down by 32 across. So now we're at 66 inside. And we're at still $10 each on the 4 and 10. They only get drawn down really twice. Okay. So here we go. We're going to bring back 25 plus 25. And these are also a nickel. So we're bringing back $60 on that hit. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Puck is going to be off. We're coming back out. Just need one more up there, and we'll be totally out of the hand, and we can start playing. It's like one of these things where getting out of the hand is going to take longer because we had a point, which I don't love. All right, let's go. There's an 11 EO. It doesn't matter. We're not on it. We are not on it. 6-5. 6-5. I'm looking at Crapsee at the ATS bets, and it's got the 6 and the 11 marked, but not the 4. How is that possible? I did type in a 4. Why would the 4 not be marked? Can you late bet into that thing? That's weird. I think the 4 should be bubbled off there. Here we go. Cough is really bad, nuts and bolts. Really, really bad. 4-2-6. Another 6. Another 6. 2-4. All right. 2-4. There we go. All right. There's our same point coming back. Let's go. Let's get another box hit. Get out of the hand, and hopefully run a little bit of a run here and help ourselves out. There's a 6 again. God, Look at the sixes today. Is that our fourth one? Look at that, 6-4, 6-6-6. And before that, we had a 6. It's great, crazy. All right, that's awesome though, right? We're gonna get paid 21 bucks, right, on the 18, and we're gonna come down on the inside now. The insides come down. Puck is off. Now we're at 64 across, all right? And there is 25 and 15. If I actually check change it a little bit, drop in 10 bucks, I can get 2 greens back from the house, okay? And there we go. There's 2 greens coming back. And look at the rack here. We'll see where we are real quick. We've got, remember we started with 1,000 bucks. I have 200 in black, 3, 4, 5, 6, 700 bucks, plus 64 out there. So we're down again. We're down 250. We were down 300 a minute ago. So we're doing, I don't want to say good, but we're doing okay. Surviving PSOs is hard work. And now we have to get into what I was talking about yesterday in Coffee and Craps, which is a little bit of bipolar craps. We're gonna have to another 6. Is that another 4-2? Holy crap! We have to get into this notion now of how do we rebuild that bankroll. I asked the question: how do you handle your losses, your failures? This is the question. When you're down 250, you've got 2 choices here, essentially, right? One choice is going to be press these guys to the frickin' ceiling and hope that this is your miracle guy. This shooter's the miracle that gets you home, right? The other option here is to work them hard, right? Get them up to a level, regress, get up to a level, regress, and earn back that 200 bucks before you go deep. This is where you as a craps player have to level up, okay? If you're gonna spray and pray and hope for a miracle here, this is where strategies like this die, right? Because you're gonna hope for a miracle run and it's gonna happen, but not very often, right? 1 out of 50 is a miracle. So let's work our rack. Let's try and get these things up to the green level if we can. We'll work really hard early. I'm gonna be aggressive in these early runs here to get to greens if I can. And then we'll start half pressing from green. That's what I want to do. I want to work hard. And then as soon as I get a chance to come back down to like 160, if we can pull it off, we'd pull it off. Here's a 7 though. We don't get nothing out of it. 6-1. That's a bummer. We got nothing to show for it. We got 20 bucks in profit that time. So that was a shit roll. 6-1-7. A lot of 6s. I guess we can say that, right? All right, let's go 150 out there again. I'll take them all in greens this time, 150. And let me go set them up. Walk around here and get them set. These, of course, all go away like magic. 3 there, 25 there, 20 there, and these in the middle are going to go to 30. All right. There we go. All right, 150 in the rack or to the house. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Nice thing is that last roll we didn't lose any money. We made about 20 bucks. But I didn't get the 6 and 8 up. What a dum-dum. What a dum-dum. I'm telling you, I'm a little foggy this morning, so you got to bear with me. You got to bear with me. I'm sorry. I'm just not myself over here. And again, I got to walk around the table every time I deal this one out because I don't want to reach. Let's go. Let's go, John. This is a slow deal today. I'm sorry. All right, there is a 3, the ace deuce. It's a 1-2 coming out. All right, 1-2. There we go. Here we go. Crapsee didn't pay you again, really? And you know what? It didn't mark the ATS either. So something is wrong with it. I'm getting really, really frustrated. There's a 5, 4-1. Really frustrated with it because we're trying really hard, you know, to use this as an interactive tool on these shows. And it's frustrating when we're using it, you're using it, and it's not working. And it just makes the whole interaction between the host and the players completely zero. There's like, you kind of lose the connection, right? So you just got to depend on me talking and being funny, I suppose, as our connection. Because Crapsee is clearly, if it's not paying you, then whatever, right? Here we go. Let's get it done. There's a hard 10, 5-5. All right, that's a good one. Like the other time, we got a nice outside hit for the first one. That's great. Let's go. Come on, Crapsee. 5-5. There's your 10. So again, we'll drop a buck. And we'll get $40 back. Okay, 20 pays 40. We'll draw everything down by 1 unit. So we're going to make the 4 and 10 look like 15. The 5 and 9 look like 20. The 6 and 8 will eventually look like 24. And there goes the 4. So I'm going to take the 6 and 8. I'll take $10 out of here. There's 10. We'll go 4 here and 4 here. And this comes back. And there is $25. All right, nice little hit right there, huh? That helps a little bit. It's back part of our dough is coming back. All right, here we go. Let's get a second hit. Let's get a second one. And by the way, I'm going to be playing this today on Crapsee. If it works, the other fucking 7. The other show is going to be a bubble crap show. I'm going to try and play crap. 527. So we're not going to get it, which sucks for a number of reasons. We're going to lose half of the 150. We got back about $70. We're going to lose 75. That sucks. And again, if you're doing other strategies, skill 66 is an example, your loss was the exact same there. So here goes another 150. My goodness. How many have we lost? Have we lost 3 now? Right? We had 2 PSOs and this one. And the last one too, right? So that's 4 times we've gotten completely picked. All right, there's 150. Let's get these bets back up to where they were a minute ago. Damn, man. I'm sorry, folks, that this is working so badly today. It's me. It's me. Nothing you can do. Nothing you can do when you're PSO, right? It's going to just destroy the stats. Like I was looking at my stats this morning, and the stats were actually okay as far as PSOs go, and as far as like box hits go. And a morning like this just fucking ruins everything. All right, there's a hard 6. 3-3. Alexa, skip. All right, there's a 3-3. Crapsee has it. Can we get our hits? Can we get our hits? Can we get any hits? Hard 6, right back to it. And this sucks. I mean, it's good, but it also at the same time kind of sucks. I really hate, I know some people disagree with me, I hate when the point is a 6 or an 8. I hate it. Even a 5 or 9, I can't stand it. That's $35, and now we're off again, right? The puck goes off. We don't have a chance to get paid again, right? We're going to bring them all down, which is nice, but you lose the chance to get a run going, and now we're going to burn a box number, getting a point set, right? And that, to me, is the worst part of this whole thing, when you have a 6 as a point, or an 8. All right, here we go. 24 on the 6 and 8. Everything else comes down. There's 25 right there. I'll make it look like a green chip. So there it is. Did I pull the 9 down? I didn't pull the 9 down. Or the 5. I didn't pull either one of those things down. All right, let's do it. Puck is off. Coming back out. I hate having to rely on a freaking miracle to win. It does nothing for the discussion at all. I mean, I love to win, but this does nothing for our discussion. Oh, well. It's like when I play, like, for example, Corey's strategy. There's another 1, 2, 3. When I play Corey's strategy or the Storm or something like that, you're winning because the strategy was designed in a certain way, right? This strategy is going to win because we got set up to do something different. And it's going to win kind of, I don't want to say by default, but if it wins, it's going to win because we have a miracle, not because it worked. Because it itself working only serves to get you set. Here we go. So I think for that reason alone, it's probably not a paycheck, right? It's a good strategy, but it's probably not a paycheck play. Although on bubble craps, this thing does really, really well. Excuse me. 5 and a 5. There we go. All right. There's a 9. That's our first 9. I think we haven't had a 5 yet either, have we? 6, 3, 9 or 3, 6. Might be our first one. We've had nothing but 6s today. 3, 6, 9. Cool. We were drawn down. Oh no, you know what? My bad. We were drawn down. 5 and 9 should have 20 on them. I pulled those down too early. They should have 20 on them. My mistake there. That should be 30 for 2 because they paid $28. My bad. 30 for 2 out of the rack. Okay. And another 32 across down. Cool. Now we're at 66 inside and $10 on the outsides. Get that 4 pulled down. And let's color up the reds here as we come in. There's a quarter. Again, bringing back about $60 and change. Coming back to the rack. We do have some reds up in here that are starting to get interestingly sized, so that's cool. I'm actually going to split those up into quarters so you can see how many there are. All right, there we go. 50, $60 in reds. Let's go. Let's get one more freaking hit. Let's get one more freaking hit. You can do it, John. You can do it, man. I trust you. Trust you. There's an 8. 5, 3. All righty, we did it. My goodness gracious, we got it twice. Those 5 PSOs are just crushing though, man. Losing that shit 5 times sucks. 5, 3. All right, here we go. Let's get ourselves paid. $21. 21. Okay, I can drop 3 or 4 and make that a quarter, just for ease. Okay, I'll drop 4, make it a quarter, and pull down the insides by 21. There's the quarter for the change. Now we're gonna be 64 across. We're gonna get another 22, like so, and back to the rack we go. We're out of the hand, which is nice. Now we need our shooter to last longer than they did last time we were in this position. We got the right point. We got a point of 10. So hopefully we'll avoid that 10 for a hot minute. Keep ourselves going here. 6, 5. All right, that's in. That's in. Here we go. There's a freaking 7. Are you kidding? All right, well, we got nothing out of it again. So twice we made it where the drawdown worked, and both times we got 0 hits after that. So it's basically lost us $500 because of PSOs. It's won us $40 because it worked. So far we're negative, net negative, a whole pile, which sucks. All right, these will all go away. That's just a shame. Just a shame, he would say. All right, let's do it. Let's drop $150 out there. We'll do it one more time, and I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna put the jaws of life into this thing. We're gonna call it. There's $75. Let me make sure I got the greens or the reds to cover that 75. There's 75 out of my rack. There's 75 in red coming out of the rack. That's 150. Between greens and reds, we're at that 150. We have in the rack 2, 3, 4, $500. We're exactly halfway through our bankroll. So if we don't get it this time, we're going to lose 50%, and we're going to call it. That's going to be that's my decision. Okay, we're going to call it because I'm feeling like shit, throwing like shit. It's just a shitty day all the way around. So one last pump of gas here. Let's go. Here we go. There's a 10 again, 6, 4, 10. Where was that a throw ago? Come on. 4 to 6. All right, 4, 6, 10. It's going to be our same point. Let's go. Let's go, shooter. All right, 1, 2, 3. It does nothing for us. No help. All right, 1, 2. Here we go. 9, 6, 3, 9, 6, 3. 6, 3, 9. Okay, let's pay it up. $35 and 32 regress. We'll take $10, make them look like whites. 8 and 6 go to 24. 88 in, 15 out. There it is. There's our $66 coming back, and we're set again. All right, 2 more hits, baby. Let's get 2 more stinking hits. Ooh, big bounce, big bounce. And we're out. 6, 1, 7. Ouch, that's it. That is it. All the money goes bye-bye. That is going to be 5.7 ounce today. 5.7 ounce. We made it work twice. We got 1 hit once. And I know that I'm going to bitch about this because, hey, John sucked at throwing, but that's exactly what you expect. It's actually not that far off of the expected average, believe it or not. We expect to see about half the rolls not get to 3. That's about what you expect. We had 5 bad ones, which is a little more than probably normal. We had a couple of shorties, which is, again, normal, what you'd expect. Our bankroll, 2, 3, 4, 550, 500, and basically we have 575 in the rack, essentially, which is exactly what we lost. We lost the 4 PSOs. So there it is. That's half your money is 4 PSOs, and it is what it is, guys. Today was bad shooting. No right side strategy works on a day like today. A little bit probably worse than average, but not unexpected, especially given what we saw yesterday too. So sorry, we lost today. So far this week, every strategy has lost except for 1. Yeah, you know what, Dice Doctor Net? It's a shame. 4 hits is tough. Actually, I'm trying to get 3 hits, really. If you think about it, we're trying to get 4 because you're getting a point set and then 3 more. It's really hard to get 3 hits. Really hard to get 3 hits. When you have the extra 4 and 10 added, it makes it easier to get any 3 hits, but boy, oh boy, it's hard to get 3 freaking hits. This should show you, this today, the storm yesterday, what I do the other day, I forget, the Butterberg yesterday, the storm. This should show you how hard these strategies are to get out of these hands. It's very, very, very hard. Very hard to get out of a hand. And when you get out of the hand, which I did twice today, you then need to get action going. It then needs to happen after that. Getting out of the hand, even 5 times out of 10, and having the shooter do nothing after that, it's a waste, right? Think about that. 5 times out of the hand, you're 64 across. That's 5 times 64. It's $300, right? That you could have been out of here. Tom Schoen says 1 hit and down. I will say hell fucking no to that. I don't have that kind of money. Okay, 1 hit and down to go 64 across is $320 across. Right? I'm not bringing $3K to the casino to burn $320 just to play for $64. To me, that's a nonsense strategy. I know that you like it. Other people have suggested that. I will argue all day against it. Unless you have a lot of backing bankroll. Unless you got a huge bankroll, 1 hit and down is nonsense. Because you're going to get burned. Today, 5 times, 5 PSOs today. 1 hit and down at $320 across. That's $1,500 today, right? $1,500 we would have burned today. You can't do that. You can't survive. You can't survive bad runs like that. You know, the unicorn is very expensive, and like I said, Skill, it's good-ish, but the same problem, right? When you whack the 9 or whatever you're laying up there, when you whack whatever's up there, recovering from that whack takes too long. That's the problem, right? Recovering from $900 loss or $600 in loss, or a lay bet down here for that first. Imagine the unicorn with the huge ass lay, right? Recovering from those enormous losses, it's just too much to ask of the strategy. It's way too much to ask for it to come back from these big losses. I like naked play where I can get it. I don't like huge outputs. I don't like 320 across to get the play for 64. I think it's too much money. And that's about the smallest one hit and down you can do is 320 across. That's the smallest you can do because there's no more even $5 tables anywhere. Okay, you could do 160 across here locally and get $35 and play at 32 across. That's a doable thing here in Seattle. But everywhere else in the country, it's 330 across or 320 across, or probably 480 across. 480 to win 100, so you can play 96. You're putting a big chunk of money out there. So these regressions are interesting and fun. I think as a paycheck play, every day walk up to the table with $3,000 or $4,000 and pray to God you can get 3 hits so you can go play for free. It's a lot to ask. It really is a lot to ask. So there it is, guys. And it is what it is, right? David Peak says cavalcade of failed strategies. It's a cavalcade of failed shooting today, actually, right? But honestly, Michael, the Quill Cedar Creek is the last $5 table here. I think Snow Kwame's got $5 tables down there. But yeah, it's when you're going to throw all the 7s early, and people do this all the time. What can you do, right? What can you do? You got to play adult strategy. That's why I like the Horseman so much. The Horseman gets me up where I'm going to be, and then I'll fight from the bottom up versus the top down. I think the Horseman is a bottom up strategy, like 64 across the start is. You start at the bottom, work your way up. Might not be the worst way to play this thing. So anyway, that's my paycheck today. I think, by the way, the first paycheck we do, when I come back next week and we do this for reals, I think we're going to start with Latterson. I think the Latterson's going to be the thing. And yeah, Jen, good call. A lot of 6s and 8s today, right? And they did nothing for us, right? We had, or 6s and 10s rather. The 6 and 10, we set 2 points of 10. We set 4 points of 6. When you set the point, you don't get paid. So those 6s and 10s were worthless to some degree. It's unfortunate, right? It's very unfortunate. Yeah, Jim, you're right. The last one was 10-3-9. I got paid on the 9, so we got 1 hit down there. It felt like a PSO. It felt bad. It felt really bad to shoot that. Anyway, let's get out of here. It's 7:48. I'm gonna go make a new cup of coffee. Probably I'll make some Theraflu, and I'll go downstairs and we'll talk about some bubble craps. I got a bubble craps. Just want to talk about the machine itself a little bit, and I'll show you the way that I played in Vegas, and that's it. So there we go. Love y'all. See you in a little bit. Thanks again. And again, apologies for the voice. It's just, I'm out of it, man. The cold has got me. I'm tired, foggy, headache, bad throat, bad shooting.